You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out.
We ignite the flames to help us find the path to our future. Increasing graduations, not incarcerations, transforming education because our numbers can't be any fewer. We are trying to rewind time with role reversal as our revenge because we have no other choice. We have come too far to let history repeat itself. Stop pretending that the wounds of our past have healed. We're not asking for a handout. We're asking for a level playing field.
Education is about inspiring one's mind, not just filling their head. And take this from me, because I'm an educated man myself. Education increases your chances of getting a job, provides you with an opportunity to be successful. Your life will be a lot less stressful. Education is the key.
The silence is quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet.
I need some form of higher education in order to build the kind of lives that you want for yourselves, good careers, to be able to provide for your families. At the end of the day, whatever is going on in your home or in your neighborhood, the person with the biggest impact on your education is you.
And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again.
I know the value of education now. If I could have went to school and got an education and got a good trade in life, I'd forgot all about fighting.
I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up in spite of the ache. I will rise 1,000 times again. This is why
a black girl who rocks is beautiful, brilliant, and a woman who stands in her truth. Celebrate her achievements with us. Black Girls Rock.
In an effort to improve the Nashville community, I have created a movement called the Wilted Wallflower Project, which is designed specifically for dancers. This movement is based solely on the empowerment of young, talented adolescents who face insecurities and self-doubt pertaining to their craft, and encouraging them to not only put their best foot forward, but to show the world that they are great at what God has blessed them with the ability to do. I chose to call it the Wilted Wallflower Project simply because it fits perfectly with the initial purpose, self-exposure. What do I mean by that? Well, a wallflower is what one would call a loner. They feel shy, awkward, or excluded and just kind of make themselves blend in. But a wilted wallflower isn't just a face. It is a person who has the faith to believe that every doubt, fear, insecurity, and everything else that comes with self-consciousness will be ripped away and permanently replaced by exhilarating liberation. I chose to call it the Wilted Wallflower Project simply because it fits perfectly with the initial purpose. You see, dance is an art and also a form of expression, but it is not a mainstream thing in Nashville like country music is. and because of that, it is often overlooked, so you don't get to see the beauty in it. That is exactly why I've came up with the Wilted Wallflower Project. The purpose of this project is to not only show what the youth of Nashville are capable of, but to also inspire young artists everywhere to believe in themselves. As the times continue to change, so does the mindset of many of Nashville's youth. There are so many talented young adults out there who turn to other things such as drugs, gangs, violence, and everything else that you could think of, because the craft they know and love is not a big deal, and no's are being thrown at them left and right. I believe if we brought light to the aspect of dance, then there will be more adolescents off of the streets and putting their time and effort into something productive. I once heard one of my peers say, "If it ain't a big deal in my hood, then it ain't worth the time." Hearing that really inspired me to take action because it reminded me of the person I used to be. I was always very insecure and allowed society's perception of what good enough was consume me. I never wanted to do this anywhere except for in my room. I made so many plans and never went through with them because I had it in my head that nobody would listen. The worst part about it was being intimidated by other dancers who were more advanced than me. It made me feel worthless, and that feeling alone is one that I wouldn't wish on anyone. It took 2 long years for me to come out of that dark place, and now that I have learned the importance of self-love, I want to share it. So I have decided to take a stand against self-consciousness and spread positivity by birthing the idea of this movement. I believe this project should be bigger than any volunteer experience and also have the power to change lives. My name is Zaria Johnson, and this is my effort for the community.
Hi, my name is Lindsay Buford, and I would like to thank you for allowing me to be one of your scholarship winners, and now I'll read my essay. If I had the authority to change my community in a unique way, I would start a kindness revolution. I would start by creating an organization called the Kindness Revolution to help bring back basic values to the community. The organization would recognize people all over the community for random acts of kindness. We would focus on the importance of being kind to one another, stress to children and students that it is okay and cool to be kind, the importance of acts of kindness and paying them forward, and how showing just a little kindness can make a huge difference. I would have It's Cool to Be Kind wristbands made for people to wear until they receive or witness an act of kindness. I would also create a website and a Facebook page for people to share their stories and experiences of kindness, of acts of kindness. I would first start with the elementary and middle schools within the community. At the beginning of each school year, we would go into the schools and stress to the students how important it is to be kind to one another. Each school would have to come up with a slogan to display on a wall at the entrance of their school, where photos and the names of students and teachers would be displayed for showing random acts of kindness. The revolution would go on the entire school year. I would visit each school to see how the revolution is going and recognize and reward students, teachers, staff, and even parents with It's Cool to Be Kind hats, t-shirts, pencils, stickers, cups, etc. to show their commitment to the kindness revolution. I would also get local businesses involved in the kindness revolution. Employers would have to come up with doing something kind for their employees and customers at least once a month. Grocery stores would have to host a turkey and ham giveaway for their customers during the holidays. I feel starting a kindness revolution would certainly be a unique and fun way to change not only my community, but any community. By changing the community, maybe we can change the world one community at a time. Thank you.